This kind of seduction of kind of becoming a man's ideal woman, whether it be evoking a mother figure or evoking his first love or his ideal woman. It could also be evoking like an archetype. I mean, this is actually something that has been rumored. The book The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene talks about Cleopatra used to emulate Aphrodite. I think it was Aphrodite, to evoke a goddess so that men would see her as the goddess that they worshipped and stuff. Like this idea of a woman evoking a certain figure in a man's life, or a certain archetype, or a certain celebrity, or some kind of figure or something like that. Like that's not uncommon. It's actually a very, very common seduction technique, especially when women want to seduce very powerful men. And it can be a very effective tool if your goal is just to get that man. But it is pick-me behavior, because you're basically doing these things to get picked. Like you just want this man to pick you. Maybe just in the temporary, because maybe you're just trying to get something from him, or maybe in the long term you're trying to win this man over. This is why I don't like that kind of seduction, because it requires a woman to put on a facade that isn't her true self. If you as a woman, because I believe that all women have archetypes within us. We have so many different feminine flavors within us, and I firmly believe it's healthy for all women to connect to all those archetypes within us. I have videos about the feminine archetypes. I have a guided journal about the dark feminine archetypes. At the end of the day, like there's so many different archetypes that are within us as women. We just need to tap into them. So if, for example, you have a man you're interested in, or a man in your life or something, and you know that he would really be drawn to your like sensual lover energy, then evoking your sensual lover energy, like what that looks like and feels like for you to attract that man to you, very healthy, because the feminine magnetizes, the feminine attracts, the feminine doesn't chase, the masculine pursues, the feminine attracts, okay? So that's totally normal, because you're actually just finding yourself and your true self, and your true self is going to attract a man to you. And if that man is not attracted to your true self, he's not the man for you, okay? So that's great. But when you start to put on a facade, like you're trying to copy a man's mother or his first love, or you're trying to like copy some kind of image that you think is what he wants, if he's drawn to you, he's not really drawn to you. He's drawn to the fake facade that you have put on to impress him. And you either have to spend the rest of your life keeping that up, which is going to be exhausting for anyone, or you have to let your guard down and hope that he still wants you, which in a lot of cases he probably won't. And he probably will feel misled, which in reality he is.